Hey guys, what's up? So today I bring you the 4-inch articulated Dr. Eggman figure by Jakks Pacific. You can find this guy at Target for $9.99. First off, let's you can see the Eggman. This is all you're gonna get in the packaging: the spikes and the Dr. Eggman figure. The spikes go with the playset, so let's take a look at those. As you can see here, it has a hole, so you can just plug it into the diorama. Place it, and it looks good. Each of the spikes are rubber. They don't really have like a metallic finish, it's just flat mats. But they get the job done. Not the best, not the worst. They're good enough. Now let's take a look at the Eggman figure. Oh boy, I like this Eggman figure, but I also don't like it. One, this is my first Eggman figure, so I'm kind of biased towards that. But this guy has some pretty not good articulation, if that makes sense. So now let's get into sculpted nipples. So he has like the four things on his chest. I know, I always thought they looked like nipples, especially in Sonic 06. That's when they look more like it burns! Eggman has like 4 golden nipples, just for some reason. He has them on the back. Everything here is sculpted. For example, this is sculpted. The zipper, this thing, and the zipper going down the boots. He even has like the little thing in the hand. It's not like really well sculpted, but you can see it there. Even the glasses are really well sculpted for being this size. And Eggman has like a grinning face behind the mustache. Also, this mustache is rubber, so you could remove it and see how bald Eggman, like fully bald Eggman looks like. But I don't want to do that because this figure is kind of hard to find. So everything here is really well painted, although I did got a problem with my figure. You can see that? Yeah, my fingers came like more melted. I don't know. It was a problem out of the box. I don't really care, but and there's also like some X's gluing here. Yeah, that's some. That's not good, Jakks. You should totally fix that. But let's get into the articulation. So he has a swivel at the head, so you can move it. The mustache, like I said, it's rubber, so you can pull the arm strong without having a fear of breaking it. But you should be careful. The arms go like 360 all around. They move out and in. There's a swivel and a hinge joint in here, so the arm moves a little bit further than 90 degrees, and it also, like I said, it swivels, so that's always good. He has a ball joint, and it's a pretty deep ball joint. Give me 1 second. See, like that's really deep. I like that, but it kind of does hinder the articulation a little bit. Oh, that's tough. He has no articulation in the body. Like, although when I first took the figure out of the packaging, I thought that this line meant that he had articulation in the body, but nope, it is just a thing. It's kind of pointless. The legs. Now, this is the only part I don't like about the figure. The legs, like. Okay, so see that? So basically you get a swivel here and the hinge. So basically the legs move out that far, which it's pretty good. But when you twist it to get like some forwards and backwards movement, this moves backwards that far and forwards that far. Yeah, not very good. He also has a swivel and a hinge in the knee, so that's always good. The knee goes around 90 degrees, and he has a ball joint here in the ankles. So you know, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's not the best figure, but it's not bad. Now let's get to some size comparisons. So here we have him compared to Shadow, Sonic, and Tails from the Articulated line. Here he is standing next to the Metal Sonic Bandy. Here he is standing to my other Eggman figures. And here he is standing to the superposable Spider-Man figure. Now let's get to some pros and cons about this figure. Pros, you know, if you really want to get a really well sculpted Eggman figure, this is your way to go. It has some pretty nice sculpt, it has some pretty nice paint, it has some okay articulation. You know, not the best, but definitely not the worst. But you know, it's not bad. And it's pretty cheap too, though I wish... but you know, it's pretty cheap too. Now let's get to some cons, and so looking at Eggman standing next to Sonic, you can clearly see that the scale is a little off. Sonic should be a lot smaller. But you know, mostly if Jakks Pacific release like an Eggman in his egg pod, whatever the name is, you know, it's not gonna look bad. But standing next to Sonic, yeah, it doesn't look good. It does look good standing next to Tails, mainly because Tails is a shorter character. But you know, it's good. The cons is that with this figure, Jakks Pacific definitely had like lower quality control. So you know, well, this is only in my figure. Your figure can look completely, well, it's not gonna look completely different, but the quality on it is gonna be totally different. You know, like the paint and everything. So yeah, and also there's a little bit of paint missing in the butt. I don't know why, but that's kind of funny. But yeah, another con, like I said, it's the articulation. Like, from the upper half of his body, it's good articulation, but from the lower half, it's not very good. For example, the ankles suck, and the legs, yeah, they're not the best. But you know, you get this for only $9, and it's not terrible, but it's not the best. They could have done a whole lot better. But overall, just not a bad figure. I wouldn't say this is the best Eggman, but I'd say this is a pretty good alternative to the Jazzwares Eggman. So, if you want to see some picture that I took with this guy, stick around in the end. If you like the video, like and subscribe. If you don't, then you know what to do. This is Alaco and signing off. Thank you for watching.